Hurricane Maria was like a 50-mile-wide tornado raging across Puerto Rico like a buzzsaw, leaving over 3 million Americans in the dark on that island. Congresswoman Jenniffer González, who represents Puerto Rico in Washington, was live with us as the storm was hitting just over a week ago, and she's joining us live again from San Juan this morning. Congresswoman, good morning.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure to have you back on the broadcast. Congresswoman, I know that you're a Republican, but how would you say the federal response has been now 8 days after that storm? Is enough really being done? Because we've heard horror stories about the lack of food, water, and things like medicine on the island right now.
Yeah, one of the main problems we still got is the logistics to take out all the food and the equipment and all the resources that have been shipped to the island, either by sea or by the airports. And the problem is that we don't have enough manpower to protect that kind of a shipment, and having that to the town that helps to all municipalities. So what President did, and it was yesterday, he sent a Brigadier General, Richard Kim, to help out oversee the logistics of that response from the federal government. Even when we got more than 10,000 federal employees in the island, actually 4,000 of them were there in the island before, during, and after the hurricane Irma and Maria. And that's one of the issues that we
Right.
never got this kind of communication with the federal officials before. But the disaster and the amount and the situation we never expected to happen with this hurricane is unprecedented.
Okay.
So right now they're sending to the island a lot of troops, a lot of manpower, but we are going to still need more people, more policemen to be in the streets helping out to protect the transportation from gas and diesel from point A to point B, because we got
Right.
diesel, we got the gasoline, but we don't have enough trucks and people who transport them.
And our hearts go out to everybody down there, Congresswoman. I know there are 10,000 people on the ground right now as part of the recovery effort. Kind of a tough question here. We're about 8.5 days removed from the storm. You haven't been hit by a major hurricane there in 85 years, and it really seems like the island, even a major city like San Juan, was just not prepared when it comes to infrastructure, power, even some of the buildings on that island. I've been to Puerto Rico. It's a beautiful place. I know it'll come back. But was the island underprepared for a storm like this in a situation like this?
I mean, we got a building code that is in concrete. I mean, the governor did all the job to prepare the island before this hurricane. The main problem is we got 3 storms. The first was the financial crisis from 2 years ago. We're still managing that. The second one, even when Irma never made landfall in the island, we were hit by 80 miles per hour winds. So we got hit by Irma. And then you got Maria, an unprecedented kind of hurricane. So, I mean, there's no way you can handle those 3 major storms like never before in the island. So poor people with, wooden houses are gone. More than 9 bridges that connect communities were washed away with the rivers and the flooding. So, I mean, we still need water. We still need, medicines. Thank God we're going to receive during this weekend more than 700 new beds for hospitals and more than 600 medical personnel, which is badly needed at this time. We have people dying in the hospitals because there's no generators to maintain some equipment.
It's tragic. I know. We do have a report that 29 out of 69 hospitals are now working. Congresswoman, we have not forgotten about you there. The people of Tampa Bay and our area are doing everything we can, and we'll make sure we post this interview on our website so we can get you as many donations as possible over the next several weeks, months, and into the next year. Congresswoman, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Hey, thank you, my pleasure, and thank you, Senator Rubio. He's been on the island.
Yes.
And he's been sending a lot of staff to the island. He even got his staff in San Juan and doing the job. I mean, thank you.
And our governor's on the way. Congresswoman, thank you.
Thank you.